measurement activities. Kevin, I need you to sit.
I got a rock and picture.
In your seat. Okay. Everybody take a look at this. I can, repeat after me.
I can understand that different size units give me different kinds of measurement.
What is a unit? We talked about some. We know that there's an example of paper clips, yellow string. What other units have we used? Catherine?
We've used cubes,
Craft sticks. Okay. Perfect. That's gonna be a second. And so we know that a unit is what, Kevin? No, that can be a unit. It's a part of the book, isn't it? It can be a unit. When we say unit, it also means the part that you use to measure something, right? It's parts. So today, we are going to be doing an activity, and everybody should be flipped to Unit 9. Unit 9, page 9. Does anybody not have that page? Anyone not have that page? Okay. And we're going to be doing an activity. How far can you jump? And I know we're all getting ready for field day. And I need to see eyes on me. Everybody's beautiful eyes on me. Cadence, Lady, pencil down. All eyes on me. Denisha, I'm waiting on you. Okay, because I want you to be able, Lauren, to participate in this. And you, because I'm going to be judging the best jumps. And those are the people that we're going to use.
So, my pencil was right here in my notebook and it's mine. This one
that's
over
okay.
here.
You know what? We'll get you a pencil.
I want
We'll get you a pencil. That's fine.
It was on the ground.
I got it. Thank you, Mackenzie.
All
Alright, so, if you can hear me clap once, if you can hear me clap twice. Oh, if you can hear me clap once, if you can hear me clap twice. Okay, so this is how we're going to be jumping. The first thing we're going to be doing is a jumping activity. There's going to be 3 different types of jumps. The first jump is going to be the frog jump, okay? The frog jump. So you are each going to be divided, and I know I divided you in groups of 4. Does anybody remember their numbers? If you're a 1, raise your hand. If you're a 1, raise your hand. If you're a 2, raise your hand. If you're a 3, raise your hand. If you're a 4, raise your hand. Okay, perfect. All right. What we're going to do is I'm going to count you off, and you're going to know your numbers, and you're going to show them in the air, okay? 1, Jordan, 2, 3, 4, Catherine. 1, put them in the air. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, May. 4, Mackenzie. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, Joma, 3, Autumn. 4, Cadence. 1, 2, 3. No. Okay? So everybody, put your hands down. Ones, raise your hand. If you're in group 1, you are a frog. Give me a ribbit. Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. Okay, if you are a 2, you are a rabbit. Raise your hand if you're a 2. Okay. Rabbits don't really make any noise, do they? And number 3 is the kids 1 group. And raise your hand if you're a 3. And if you are a 4, raise your hand, kids 2 group. If you're in kids 2 group. Okay, perfect. All right, so the first way you may be asking yourself, and some of you may know how to do a frog jump, but how you're going to do it is you are going to be, your position is, it says hands starting and ending on the floor. So for example, you're going to squat down like this. So some of you may already know, but for some of you that don't know, you're going to squat behind this line. Okay, and I do need a volunteer to be my rabbit. Stephanie, will you be my rabbit? Okay. You're going to squat down, and your hands are behind the line. Oh, you're going to find out where I'm jumping, okay? So you're going to stand right over here. And you're going to go, when I say 1, 2, 3, I'm going to jump. Both hands and feet, notice, are on the floor, okay? Your jump is going to be measured by my heel. So can you put your finger right here? Yes. Okay. And then we're going to be measuring the distance, and you're going to get to take that home or to your group with you, okay? That's going to be your measure. We're going to be first jumping, then we're going to be measuring, and then we're going to be Okay, the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to stand up. Well, let's all try that frog jump, okay? But here's the trick. The people that are over here that are along, you all have enough room. You're not going to be bumping into anyone. You're not going to be hurting anyone. You're just going to jump, do a little jump and practice. I'm going to be looking for the best jump. So if you're bumping into people, am I going to pick you? No, I'm not, okay? These people right here, since you don't have a lot of room, if you'd like to come on the carpet, just come on over here. Here's the trick, though. When I turn out the lights, you are going to be stopping. You're going to freeze. You're going to be still as a rock. Okay? Can I have one person show me, not everybody, but one person show me. Catherine, would you show me? When I say go, you may practice your frog jump. Go. Okay, just Catherine was supposed to do it, but you all did a great job together. So I think we are ready. So do not jump into anyone. Kevin, if you do, oh, here's the other thing. If you do jump into anyone, you will not be able to participate in the rabbit jump. You will not be able to participate in the kid 1 or 2 jump. So if you run into anybody not participating, you will sit out. All right, I'm waiting on quiet people. And you may begin. Go. Still looking. I'm looking for people who are doing a good job. Wow, I see some good ones. Okay, freeze. Still rock. Oh, I saw some people moving. Gabe's out. Gabe's out. Okay, everybody quietly go back to your seats. Who will I pick to be my frog jumper? Okay, if you're in group 1, raise your hand. If you're in group 1, I have to tell you, would you like to be the ref? You did such a good job. And Ashlyn, you did a great frog jump. Do you want to come on over? Okay, for your team, let's see how we do. So you need to assume the position. You can be the ref. And when I say go, Ashlyn, you're going to jump. Now, I don't care how far it is, all right? I don't care how far it is. Everybody's eyes need to be on Ashlyn. But I do care that it's the right position, okay? So if your feet are not on the floor, you might be disqualified. Okay, and go ahead. Stay right there. Don't move. Don't move. How far? Wow. Back of the heel. Back of the heel. We've got to measure, okay? So we've got to go from here all the way. Notice I'm lining this up all the way to here. Now, how can we measure this in foot lengths? How can we measure this in foot lengths? Will you come back here, Ashlyn? All right. So somebody else from that group, ladies, thank you very much. Somebody else from that group who's also in group 1. Kevin, you're in group 1? No, you're not in group 1. Gabe, you're in group 1? Okay, come on over here, Gabe. Now, we've got to measure this in Gabe's foot lengths. Can you go ahead and put your foot on the heel right here? On the very edge there. Okay, now, how you're going to do this, watch, because you're going to have to do this. You're going to do it heel to toe. Okay, so here we go. 1 foot length, 2, 3, and 4. About 3.5, right?
4.5.
3.5 feet. All right, so
I guess 4.5.
3.5 Gabe foot length. All right. Who is in that group? Who else is in that group? Jordan, will you hold on to this? Okay, hold on to this. Don't let anybody touch it. All right, the next one we're going to do, everybody, and you've done a great job. Pat yourselves on the back, because you guys have done a great job. The next one we're going to do is we are going to do the rabbit. Now, the rabbit looks like this. Okay.
You have to stand up a little bit.
You've got to kind of bend.
Yeah,
but
they have to be bent, and then you have to go jump.
They have to be bent.
And your feet have to be on the ground.
And your feet have to be on there. So some of you are pro rabbit jumpers. I'm curious as to see who's going to win this one. Okay, and you're going to jump like this. Now remember, when you jump, you have to stay still so that we can get a correct measurement, okay? Feet bent. Everybody stand up behind your chairs. rabbit positions, your best rabbit positions. Let me see. Who will I pick? It's going to be tough. When I say go, you're going to jump around the room. When I turn off the lights, you guys know, still as a rock, okay? On your marks, get set, go. Don't bump into me. Still as a rock. Whoa, that was amazing. All right, and I want you to jump back to your seats. Very nice jumping. I think that we're going to win on that field day. I'm just saying. But either way, if we win or we lose, we are playing the game correctly, that's for sure. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Okay. All right, the next. Who's a rabbit group? Who's in the rabbit group? Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh. You know what? And I'm pretty sure I saw Jared. He did such a great job with the rabbit jumping. Will you come on over? All right, Jared. The pressure's on. And you can be my ref from the rabbit group. Oh, this is hard. Trinity, do you want to come over? Okay. Okay, and on your marks, get set, rabbit. Let's see it. Go. Okay. And it's the back of the heel. So, let's see here.
Ooh, you did a good one.
From here, I have to get all the way to the edge. What's wrong if I do this? Is that right?
No.
Why is that not right?
Because
Tanisha?
it's off of the line.
It's off of the line. I have to do it accurate.
It's back here of the line where you start.
Okay. Okay, perfect. You can't overlap them, right? Or that won't be a correct measure. Okay, and Jared, I need another volunteer. Thank you, boys. If you will go back to your seats from that group. Jama, if you want to come on over. Everybody will get a chance. Jama, if you want to come on over. And who's somebody else from that group? Michaela, will you judge and see how many splits?
No, she's a 3 because I heard you say no. I'm a 2.
Sit. We don't get out of our seats.
I'm a 2. She's a 3.
Are you a 3 or are you a 2? You're confused. It's okay. If you're
She's a 3
confused,
because one.
I'm gonna pick. You're a 2 though, aren't you, Autumn?
I'm a 3. No, I'm a 2. I'm a 3.
Okay, you know what? It doesn't even matter. John, why don't you just go ahead and measure? Because that's why you gotta listen and pay attention, or you missed out. Sit in your seat. I love the way that Catherine is sitting and Dylan and all these people over here. Go ahead. Okay, remember 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Like about 4. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Go back to your seat. 4 Jama foot lengths. Pretty funny. Okay, the last, and who is my, I'm going to let you hold this. I'm going to let you hold this. Okay, the next one you're going to do is called a what, everybody? A kid jump. So raise your hand if you are groups 2 or 4.
3.
Or 3 or 4. 3 or 4? Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to be watching those very carefully. And you are going to be doing similar to the rabbit jump, but the kid jump is where you pump your arms, and I'm sure you all know this and are familiar with this. You pump your arms.
I know how.
Oops, and then you stop. Okay?
You go like.
So when I say go, everybody push in your chairs. Let's try your best kid jump. Not yet.
Kevin.
Okay. Pushing in your chairs. I'm waiting on Kevin. Kevin could still get kicked.
Be on camera.
You know what? If you don't want to participate, that's fine. But you'll change your clip. Okay? I would get up. 1, 2, 3, go. And pull the rock. Out. Okay. Wow. That was pretty amazing. We want to make sure that we're not too close to things. Go ahead and go back to the seat. Who is a 3? Who is a 3? Lauren, do you want to come on? Lauren, do you want to come on? No, you do my rep? Okay.
No, I'm a 3.
Oh my goodness, if you're talking, you need to shush. You should change your clip. Okay, On your marks, everybody turn towards Lauren. Give her your attention.
Oh yeah, we need a
2.
little rat thing.
Gabe, turn around. I'm waiting on Cadence and Lacey and everyone else is doing a great job. 3, go. Okay. Okay, Dylan, do you want to be your ref? Measure, don't move. Right here. Why don't you mark that spot? Mark that spot
My hand right there.
with your finger. We're measuring. Y'all are great jumpers. I think you're going to get a jumping contest for sure. All right, here we go. So now we need to measure. Dylan, would you like to use your feet? Or somebody else? Who's in that group that's in 3?
I'm gonna fail.
Somebody that has not come up at all. Are you a 3, Catherine?
No, we're 4.
Oh, no. Only if you're a 3, guys. I know this is exciting. You're going to have your chance. Dylan, we'll just use you. We'll just use you.
I'm a 3.
All right, right over here. I love all my volunteers, though. Y'all are doing a great job. Okay, stand up. All right, Dylan, let's see what you got. Got to measure, starting from this line. Here we go. 1, 2, just like that, all the way down. Start with your foot, your heel at the edge, right? Start with your heel. 1, okay? No, you got to do it right on top of the other. See, we're measuring. 1, 2.
It's like typhoon.
Measuring with your feet.
7.
1, and put your feet in front, just like this.
This still. No.
2, okay? 3, 4. So about 4. All right.
4.5.
4.
His foot was not big.
Oh, I don't know. Let's measure it again.
Yeah, he on the last one he did this.
Let's try it one more time just to get it correct. Okay, Esther. Okay, you ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 4. It is 4. It's about 4.
4.5. No, because he did this again. This is doing this.
Okay, how about we do this? 1, 2, 3.
4. 4.5.
Big feet. You're calling my feet big.
Yeah,
So about to have 1, 2, 3, 3.5 Polly feet or Miss Deeb feet, huh?
Miss Deeb got 103 feet.
Deeb feet.
Oh,
Okay. All right. So, and I would like for Dylan to go ahead and hold that. Dylan, go ahead and hold that. Now the next group, who is in group 4? Okay, Catherine, you were doing a good job. You want to be the ref? Caleb?
No, I want to
Okay.
be in.
All right, here we go. Your best kid jump. Okay, you gotta go mark the line.
It's my same jump. No, she got little. No, I
Okay,
got
can someone, who else would like to volunteer?
Me.
Sarah, do you want to try to measure that? See if you can measure. She was quiet. She wasn't shouting with her body. It was wonderful. Okay, she's getting the back of the heel. Now, where do you want to cut it off? Right there. Very good. That's fine.
Catherine's got a long.
Okay, now we've got to measure with some feet. We've got to measure with some feet. Do you want to use your feet? Okay, actually, right here.
I haven't had to do it.
1,
But you're a different number.
2, 3,
4.
3, 4,
I'm a 4.
4.5. It looks like 4.5. Hold on, let's see here. Everybody count with me. Go back. And, change your clip. 2, 3, 4.5. Not 4.5. It's right at the edge. You see how it's 4 right here? He ended at 4. So 4 Caleb feet. Very good. 4 Caleb feet. Okay. Catherine, you want to hold it? Okay. So, you will, even if you haven't gotten a turn today, we're going to be continuing to do this. But what I want to do now is we've got to hold up our strips. So look around the room. Everybody hold up your strips if you're with someone. And if you are a frog and you think you have the longest jump, well, first of all, everybody pull their strips. We've got to find the longest jump in here and the shortest jump. Because that's what we're going to be doing now. Which one is the longest or the shortest? Actually, you 4 people, come on up here. Come on up here. If you think, if you're a 1, I want you to stand right here. If you're a 1. If you're a 1. If you're a 2, I want you to stand right here. 2. If you're a 3, I want you to stand right here. And if you're a 4, stand right here. Okay. So when I hold this up, if you think it's the longest, how should we measure this? How are we going to decide who's the longest or the shortest? What do you think?
We can use these and see how many.
We could use those and see how many. We could use the craft sticks. What else? What other unit can we use? What other unit?
We could put them on the ground again and measure them and see which one's the longest by that.
How are we going to measure? What unit?
3 with cubes, maybe.
With cubes? Well, we measured in these feet, right? So let's see here. If I put these up and let it go.
Jama. That's
1, 2, 3,
No.
and then 4. Let's take a look here.
Jordan did the shortest.
Okay, so the shortest was the one who measured with Gabe. So Gabe, what team are you on? What team are you on? You're on 1. So you're a frog. So Gabe Footling was the shortest, right? All right. What was the longest? Do you think? What does it look like if you're estimating? So we know Gabe, isn't it?
Drama and Dylan. No. Drama and mine.
Let's hold it up. What do you think out of all these?
We say that.
The longest. It looks like it's this one, doesn't it?
No. Yes.
Yes, and which one's this one? Caleb had.
But that's my jump.
That was your jump? Okay. So you are what team?
4.
4 at the longest jump, so.
Dylan. No, the other one.
Oh, 3. Oh, we don't call out. Okay. So Caleb Footling was the longest. So on, and we had how many? Let's see, 4, didn't we? We had 4 right here. So, and then the Gabe had, how many Gabe? 3.5. Gabe. So we're going to record on our sheet. Does everybody have a pencil? Everybody go back to your seat. Thank you, volunteers. We're going to do this together. So I want you to be following along. Not talking, looking up here. And I love this. I love the way that all of you are listening. Okay, so here we go. The frog jump. We're going to measure each jump. The frog jump was measured in what? Does anybody have any ideas? The frog. Who was the, Caleb, you were on what team?
4.
So you were a kid jump. So 4 Caleb feet. You were going to write 4 Caleb feet. Okay, 4 right here. Everybody go ahead and do that. Should give me a thumbs up when you're done.
That is like 4 feet.
Raise your hands. Okay, 4 Caleb feet. Yeah, because that's how we measure. And 4 Caleb feet. Now, when you've done that, give me a thumbs up. Perfect. Perfect. Awesome. 4 Caleb feet. Love it. Okay, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to measure our frog jump. Now, our frog jump, who did the frog jump? Was it Jama?
No.
We don't get up right now. Okay. Frog jump. Who was it? Raise your hand, Dave. And how did we measure? Did we measure in your feet? Yes, we did. 3.5. Sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't.
Try another pen. It's going to the... What color was she trying to use?
3.5. Gabe. I'm capitalizing the beginning letter of the name because you capitalize names, right? Okay, the next one is the rabbit jump. Who did the rabbit jump for me? Raise your hand. Who did the rabbit jump? Jama,
Me.
you did it?
No, me.
I know, but Jama measured. But we measured in 4 Jama feet. Let's try that again. Well, maybe this stuff's right there. 4 Jama feet.
Are we supposed to be writing this down?
You are supposed to be writing this down with me. When you've got all that, give me a thumbs up. You need to be writing this down. Frog jump, 3.5 gave feet. You need to write it.
I'm gonna keep. Help. Then done. Okay.
Perfect. Good job. Good job. For those of you that have that,
Big time.
raise your hand. I love this. Oh my gosh, I'm going to run out of money. I'm going to have to pay you all. You're working so hard. Who else? Who else has it? And you're just now asking me? Okay. You need to go grab it on my desk. Unit 9, page 2. And that's a clip change because it's too late. Okay. 4 Jama feet. 4 Jama feet. Okay, you got it. You got it. Excellent job. Okay. We've already said which is the longest.
What does it do?
You need to write that
I
down.
got $1. I got $1.50.
You need to
I
write
got
down.
$2.50. I got $2.50.
Okay, later.
Okay.
All right. Excellent job. Okay, I did not forget you. All right, what unit, look up here, it says, what unit did you use to measure your jumps? What unit did we use? If you're on the team, listen to me, this is very important. If you're on the frog team, then you need to put Gabe feet, don't you? Because that was the unit that we measured in. If you're on the rabbit team, raise your hand, rabbit team. Rabbit team, raise your hand. 1, 2, 3. I have 3 people raise their hand. Raise your hand if you're a rabbit team. Good. You're going to write what, Michaela? You're going to write what? For the unit measure. Jama feet, okay? So if I was on the rabbit team, I'd write Jama feet. Because it said, what unit did you measure? Okay, and if you're on the kid team, you're going to write Caleb feet. Does anyone have any questions? Can you see that? Do you need to move up? 4 Jama feet. You do? Aren't you okay? Last one. All right. What unit did you use to measure? Give me a thumbs up if you have written that down. Thumbs up. I love the way that we're listening. What unit of measure did you use, Trinity? What unit did you write? What unit did you write? Jama feet, okay? Did you write Jama feet because you're in the rabbit group? Okay, what group are you in, Jordan?
I'm in kid.
You're the frog. So if he's a frog, what is he going to put on number 1? What unit?
Drama.
No, look up there. Can somebody help him out?
Gabe.
Catherine.
Gabe feet.
Gabe feet. So he's going to write Gabe feet. Very good. Okay. Number 2, it says, on number 2, can you read that, Catherine? Number 2.
Which jump is the longest?
Which jump is the longest? Alright, so can someone help me and come up here and help me write this, if it'll work? Well, this jump doesn't work. Okay, which jump is the longest? Actually, I'm just going to write it, guys, hands down, because it's messing up. So the jump that's the longest was, what did we say?
Caleb.
Caleb, okay, and he had the kid. It was the kid jump.
What about mine?
Kid jump was the longest. Everybody should write this. Kid, and it was kid 2 group. So you're going to write kid 2 on your paper, just like I did. Kid 2.
I spelled Caleb B. You don't have a spell.
Why's your book closed?
How long is it? C-A.
Because you're now 3 on 3. I'm not putting up with it. So if you don't get started,
K-A-L-E-D.
you'll get called out of the class. Okay.
A-L-E-D. What you calling me?
Okay. Alright, so kid 2, how long is it? How long is the kid jump? We've already said it.
4 feet.
What kind of feet? 4 what?
4 Caleb feet.
4 Caleb feet, so write it.
15.
Write 4 Caleb feet. 4 Caleb feet. Okay? And give me a thumbs up when you've got it. Good job. These people are just on it. They're the first 2 people to get it done. These people right back here. This 1, 2, 3. Wow. Wow.
We should have done.
4 Caleb feet.
I'm done.
Okay. The next one we're going to do.
Miss Deeb,
Oh, don't call out or I'm not coming to you. Okay.
No, you got one.
The next one is head up. Which is the shortest jump? What is the shortest jump? Can someone raise their hand and tell me who's the shortest?
Frog jump.
The frog jump. So guess what you're gonna write there?
3.
You're gonna write frog. So here we go.
Autumn jump.
Frog jump. And how long is it? It is
3.5. Gabe.
3.5 Gabe feet.
Yes, please.
Oh, did you do it? Oh, did you write this? Just keep working. Frog. Did you copy it? Okay. All right. Frog feet. Who's got it? Trinity, do you have it? Awesome. Okay, good job. All right, now number 4 says, how many units longer is your longest jump than your shortest jump? So it wants us to do what? Does it want us to add or subtract? Or what does it want us to do? What do you think? How longer is your longest jump than your shortest? Michaela.
It means you want to add.
Why would you add?
Because it wants to know how much longer is it to the shortest one.
Okay, it wants to know, so if you're comparing and you want to find the difference between the longest and the shortest, what do you do? Do you add or subtract?
You add because subtract because you're taking away how short it is from the longest.
Okay, you're finding the difference, right? So we have to find the difference between the longest and the shortest. So we have to find, so we wouldn't add these 2 together because that would make it even longer, right? We've got to subtract. So how should we go about doing this? How should we go about doing this?
I know how.
How should we do it?
I know how tall it
Michaela,
is.
what do you think?
It's like.
So here's the Gabe foot, right? Here's the Gabe foot. I'm going to set this right down. Can everybody see that?
Yeah.
And here is the how can we solve this problem? So we have 4 minus 3.5. Is that right?
Yes.
It is?
I mean, no.
I don't know. What do you think?
I see what it means. Like, you could just gotta add one more to like make 4. I think that's what it means.
Okay. So it says how many units longer is your longest jump than your shortest jump?
1 minus.
Now hold on. Did we use the same measurement? We used Gabe's feet and we used Caleb's feet. Is that the same? Or do Gabe have the same size as Caleb?
No. It's almost.
So what can we do? How can we solve this problem? Because we've got to find out the true measure. What can we do, Catherine? Thank you for bringing me. Hold on 1 second.
You could use, Gabe could do his feet and Caleb could do his feet and then see how much more we need.
Oh, what else could we do? What else could we do to figure this out, Trinity?
Just one more.
What do you think? What do you think?
Maybe we can measure it how long it is with the lowest thing that we can find, and I'm thinking we can measure it with some chalk.
Oh.
Chalk.
Okay, so with chalk, so you're saying find us a standard unit of measure. So you have to measure both. Okay, let's see. 1. Okay. Oh no, but starting here. We'd have to start at what end? What end? How can we do this with the chalk? What do you think? How did I do this? Help me out. There's a lot of Caleb, what do you think? What do you think? You want to use these? What do you think? Think you can do it? You're up for the challenge?
Yep.
Well, she said that we could have them remeasure, right? But we'd have to use whose feet? Whose feet? Sarah. Whose feet? Or what should we use? Craft sticks or should we use feet? Raise your hand if you think it's craft sticks. But we all agree we have to use 1 unit of measure, right? To get an accurate measure? Okay? It's okay. Okay, so what do you think? Jama, you need to stop and you need to change your clip. What do you think? Craft sticks, raise your hand. Feet, raise your hand. Oh my gosh, okay, Caleb, are you ready? Ready to do the walk? Okay. What? By the way, why did you all choose feet versus craft sticks? Why did you choose it?
Because feet is better than craft sticks. And when you have to do it, they'll slide off. And when you walk on the paper, it won't slide.
So this is hard. It might be a little bit more complicated. Why else would his feet better than?
It's wood.
So it's already difficult. What else?
It's bigger and maybe the items are only a measure of feet.
So it's a bigger item, so we're using a bigger unit of measure, right? What did we just say, Lauren? Shh. Did you hear him? Why are we using the feet versus this? Can you help her out, somebody? Why are we using the feet? You all are doing such a good job. We're at the very end here. What do you think?
Because the feet are bigger than Caleb's feet are bigger than the craft stick.
That would be sad if you had a short foot this size. You look kind of funny, wouldn't you? Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that was, of course, Caleb, but you got to remeasure your other one, Gabe, because they've already measured 4. So just to make sure. Now we're going to go to Gabe's. 1, 2, 3. 3.5. You know what's funny? What size shoe do you wear? What size shoe? You don't know?
I wear that.
Well, you know what's funny?
It's
Here, take a seat. Take a seat, because I have it here. Because I got 3.5 even when I measured with Karen's feet. So what happened here? Oh wait, I can't hear. What happened here? 13.5? Are you 13.5? Everybody put your feet up there. Put your feet right to the heel to the heel. Right here. Let's measure these feet. Are they the same unit?
Yeah.
They look about the same size. You all lucked out. You all left out. Go ahead and go sit down.
I got bigger.
We just discovered something.
I got bigger feet.
What did we discover? What did we discover?
It means. Oh yeah. No. You gotta take it.
Can we subtract these? What did we discover? Oh my goodness! If you can hear me clap once, if you can hear me clap twice. What did we discover? I should see every single hand. What did we discover, Michaela Harley?
We discovered like what units.
That the units, the what?
Like what units? How long?
So and it's basically the same what?
Yeah.
It's the same size.
It's
So,
the same.
so can we subtract these?
Yeah.
We sure can. So I'm going to go ahead and subtract Kevin. Change your clip. 4 minus 3.5. So if I have 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I take minus 3.5, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and this is the half. Then I have how many left? Well, 6, 3, and I have 2. 4 minus 3.5 is a half, right? A half. Okay, so a half. So how did we solve the problem? Oops. How did we solve the problem?
By subtracting.
Explain how you solve the problem by subtracting. What should we put?
1 to the I solved the problem by subtracting.
Can you come up and write it? I solved the problem by subtracting in what? Feet. Equal feet, right? Equal feet. So I need everybody to go ahead and record. Explain how you work. All right. I'll have to write that. I don't know why. Technical difficulties, but that's okay. Yeah. Okay. I solved, and I like how she started that. Solve the problem by. Cadence, change your clip. By. I heard your voice. Scoot yours over. Are you writing? Change your clip, Noah. Solve the problem by subtracting equal feet. The longest jump from what? From
The shortest.
From the shortest. From the shortest. My smartboard's kind of out of shortest jump.
I can't see none of those words at first.
And what else do I have to include?
Sound it out.
What else do I have to include? I've included it was the what again? What kind of units?
Feet tall.
Equal feet. Equal units of measure. Very good. Equal units to measure. Tanisha, change your clip.
He said to me, but she don't even like me if she's bad.
Then both of you will.
Concentrate. I just did this.
Okay, be respectful.
All I did is this.
Be respectful of both of each other. Keep writing. When you got that, give me a thumbs up. Keep writing. You need to keep writing. You did a great job. You did an awesome job. Awesome. Does anyone have any questions? Yes, ma'am.
I can see it.
Do what? Is this me I feel like? All right. Equal units to measure. Now, if you think, and I'm going to keep this up for you, and I'm going to give you time when we come back from lunch as well. But if you think that you did a great job, Michaela and Jama, give yourself a 3. you were on it, you were listening, you were attentive. If you think that you did okay, but you weren't really paying attention all the time, too. And if you think that you really need to bring your A game, you need to kind of really pay attention because this is hard stuff for you and you didn't really get it. Give yourself a 1. Okay? Alright. We learned today something very important. Again, just to wrap it up, we learned that we have to use equal units of measure, didn't we? Equal units of measure, alright? So, I'm going to let you all finish this. You all did a great job. Pat yourselves on the back for working so nicely. I am so proud of you.
I want to keep on.
You did a great job. Keep writing. I'm going to be around to check. Okay, how many units longer is your longest jump and your shortest? A half of a what? Oh, and someone had a great question. Remember, 4.5 to 3.5 what? 4.5 to 3.5 what? 4.5 to 3.5 what? Trinity? What kind of feet? What half of what? A half of a what? Half of a what? What kind of, whose foot do we use? Caleb. Half of a Caleb foot. Okay, do not forget this.
I cannot see that. It's a lot of stuff.
Caleb foot. Half of a Caleb foot. If you need help, raise your hand. I'll be around to help. Scoot in.
Period. I'm done.
Okay, so you'll be doing this during wellness. Okay? Since you didn't do this. Oh, no, you will.
Did you put half of a me foot?
Okay. Very nice. Half of the, don't forget foot, Caleb.
Oh,
Caleb. Okay, it's quiet. Half of a what? Half of a. Good. Good job. Half of a what? 4 minus 3.5 is what? A half what? Half of what? Caleb foot. You got to say the unit of measure. We won't know otherwise. So write half of a Caleb foot. There you go. Do you understand? Do you understand why, Ashlyn? You do? Okay. Half of a Caleb foot.
Where he go, Misty?
Half of a Caleb. Very good. Keep going. Thank you. Half of a Caleb foot. Oh, move it right. Half of a Caleb foot. You did good. Okay. No, write that in, and then you can have. Let me go ahead and look at this.
Okay, look.
Thank you for waiting till the end to
Look
ask.
what she gave me.
Half of a what though? Half of a
She
what?
gave me check paper.
Caleb foot, you gotta write
Okay,
it.
I put it.
Go ahead and write that. Half of a Caleb foot. Half of a what though? You gotta write it, or you'll get a check minus. Very good, Jordan. Great job. What? How many units longer is long as should be? What is received? Half of a what? Half of a what?
I gotta check mine.
Half of a what? What kind of foot? Not a real foot, a Caleb foot. You need to write that. This needs to be done before you can go outside. If you are done, I want you to go ahead and do something quietly at your desk. You may work on page 10 in Unit 9. Time to the quarter. Okay, guys, you did a great job. Measuring equal units. So go ahead, put your books in your desks. Put your books in your desk.